What up, Kryptonian Gaming back with another Division 2 build video. Now, what if I told you there's something hidden in the Division 2 that lets you run two skills with the same purpose at once? Sounds impossible? Right, well, it's not only possible, but it changes everything. And I discovered exactly how it fits perfectly into today's build. With the latest gear sets and modifiers in the game, I stumbled upon a trick that's perfect for creating maximum chaos. I'm talking about doubling down on your crowd control to absolutely dominate the battlefield. You're definitely going to want to tune in for this one. Trust me, once you see how effective this hidden combo is, you'll never run your skills the same way again. If you're hyped for this crazy discovery, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment down below to let me know your thoughts, share the video with your friends, and subscribe with notifications turned on because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Let's get into it. We're kicking things off with the weapons first. I'm rocking a Dark Winter SMG. This bad boy has the talent Perfect Killer, which gives you an insane 90% critical hit damage boost for 10 seconds after landing a critical hit. But the real beauty of this build is the exotic rifle, Merciless. Featuring the talent Binary Trigger, it fires on both trigger pull and release. Hit both shots, build stacks, and at 7 stacks, your next shot deals 500% amplified damage and triggers a 7-meter explosion, doing 500% weapon damage. Absolute carnage. Next up, we got the Virtuoso brand set. I really like this set, so I built something special around it. Check it out. 2 pieces gives you 15% weapon handling, 15% magazine size, perfect synergy with my rifle. 3 pieces is 15% weapon damage. 4 pieces you get the talent Symphony. Kill beyond 25 meters. Grants 40% weapon damage to shotguns, SMGs, and pistols. 20% weapon damage to ARs, LMGs, and 25% bonus armor for 15 seconds. Kill within 25 meters, grants 40% weapon damage to MMRs and rifles, 20% weapon damage to ARs and LMGs, and 30% headshot damage for 15 seconds. At 4 stacks, all bonuses double and activate simultaneously for 15 seconds. Absolutely game-changing. This setup is incredibly versatile, rewarding you for mixing ranges and playstyles. While we're here, let's jump right into the chess piece talent for Virtuoso. It's called Fortissimo or Fortissimo. This talent takes your Symphony bonuses and doubles the weapon damage, skyrocketing your DPS to incredible heights when Symphony triggers. Fortissimo ensures your weapons deal maximum damage, letting you absolutely shred enemies at all ranges. For gloves, I'm running the exotic Exodus gloves with the talent Smoke Screen. When your armor breaks, you automatically drop a smoke bomb at your feet, hiding you from enemies for 3 seconds with a 40-second cooldown. This talent is clutch, giving you precious seconds to recover, heal up, and reposition when things get dicey. A great safety net that fits perfectly into this aggressive build. Now let's talk about the backpack, the name Courier backpack. I mean, it's all right, nothing crazy, but I like it mainly for the talent. I can't really do much with the headshot damage bonus, but what makes it really worth it is the talent Perfect Creeping Death. Anytime you apply a status effect, it spreads to all enemies within 10 meters of your target, and trust me, you need this to make this build really pop. It ties everything together perfectly. Now check this out. I didn't even know this was possible. This is absolutely awesome. I'm actually running 2 skills that do the same thing. I'm using the Tactician Drone, which automatically pulses and marks enemies, and the Scanner Pulse, which does the same thing. Now, just FYI, you do need the TAC 50 specialization to run the Tactician Drone. When I figured out that you can combine these 2 and run them together, it honestly blew my mind. You're basically constantly pulsing enemies, and when overcharge kicks in, you get that weakness exploit for 15% amplified damage. So you're stacking double pulse, double damage, and it just makes this build feel next level powerful. On top of that, I'm rocking the microwave cores for the modifier, so status effects are always proccing, whether it's from the scanner Pulse or the tactician drone, something is always hitting. Man, this build is just so dope. Easily one of my favorite builds I ever created on the channel. Super fun to play, super satisfying, and it absolutely shreds enemies. If you haven't tried this yet, definitely give it a shot. I named this build for a reason, because it's like a dance. The way everything flows together is crazy. So check it out. When you pop your tactician drone, that's your first wave. Everything gets hit with fire. And I mean everything. Then, when that wears off, you hit them with the scanner pulse and boom, they're on fire again. Now while all that is happening, you hitting them with the merciless, stacking weakness exploit, so you're doing amplified damage, your teammates are hitting harder, and your drone is still pulsing in the sky. Then, when the scanner runs out, the drone triggers fire again. It's like a constant rotation, and depending on how much status effect attributes you got stacked on your gear, that burn and pulse lasts even longer. I'm telling you, this build is so much fun to run. It's smooth, powerful, and everything just flows like a dance. Alright agents, that wraps up this crazy unforgiving Maestro build. And I gotta say, this has easily become one of my absolute favorite builds to run in Division 2. The way everything flows together, from status effects, spreading like wildfire, to double pulsing enemies, to stacking amplified damage with merciless and weakness exploit, is just a beautiful thing to watch in action. What I love most is how tactical and fluid this build feels. You're not just out here spamming bullets, you're controlling the battlefield, locking enemies down with fire, pulsing them constantly, spreading status to entire groups, and stacking massive DPS. And once that overcharge kicks in, it's game over for anyone in your way. If you're someone who loves synergy, constant procs, and high RPM/crit damage, this is definitely a build you gotta try out. And if you're like me and you enjoy seeing enemies melt while your team eats up those bonuses, you're gonna have so much fun with this. If you made it this far, thank you for rocking with me. If you enjoyed this build breakdown, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and let me know what you think about it. Maybe let me know what builds you're running too. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more Division 2 builds, tips, and crazy combos like this one. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Y'all keep me motivated to keep testing and coming up with new ways to have fun in the game. Much love to the community. Stay sharp out there, agents. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.